Okay guys, this is U.S. History Chapter 23 Homework Helper. I'm using Mr. Lane's Chapter 23 Study Guide. You have your terms, Mapa, La Raza Unida. So let's look at this. So La Raza ran Latino candidates in 5 states and 1 for mayor. Okay, so let's see, what do we want to say about La Raza? Is an independent Latino political movement founded by Jose Angel Gutierrez. And then MAPA, the Mexican American Political Alliance. Next we have IDs, okay? So first off, let's do Night Horse here. So he was a Native American who was elected to the U.S. Senate in 1992. It was the first time that a Native American had been elected to the Senate since 1929. Then we have Cesar Chavez. Cesar Chavez was a civil rights leader, fought for the rights of farm workers, helped create the United Farm Workers Union. Next we have Dolores Huerta, and she helped create the United Farm Workers Association. And then Jose Angel Gutierrez, he established La Raza, the People United. Next we have, why was the UFWOC created? What does it mean? So the UFWOC was created to fight for better working conditions, rights, and be recognized as a union and have bargaining power. And it stands for the United Farm Workers Organizing Committee. 2. What was the Bilingual Act of 1968? This provided funds for schools to develop bilingual and cultural heritage programs for non-English speaking children. Congress enacted it. Number 3, why did Native Americans create the Declaration of Indian Purpose? How did the federal government respond? So this called for an end to the termination program in favor of new policies designed to create economic opportunities of Native Americans on their land. It also stressed the determination of Native Americans to choose their own way of life. Okay, what does AIM mean? List and briefly explain 2 incidents that AIM took part in demanding change. What were the results? So it stands for American Indian Movement. Okay, and then it says list and briefly explain 2 incidences. Okay, so we have the American Indian Movement was the I can't say that word, of the Bureau of Indian Affairs in the confrontation against federal authorities at Wounded Knee. This led to the federal government to re-examine Native American treaty rights. Okay. So AIM led nearly 200 Sioux to the tiny village of Wounded Knee, South Dakota, where the U.S. Cavalry had massacred a Sioux village in 1890. In protest against both tribal leaders and federal policies, the Sioux seized the town, taking hostages. After tense negotiations with the FBI and the shootout that left 2 Native Americans dead and others wounded, the confrontation ended with the government promised to re-examine Native American treaty rights. List and describe 2 programs that benefited Native Americans. Okay, so the Indian Education Act and the Self-Determination Assistance Act. Okay, word 2. These 2 laws gave greater control of Native Americans over their own affairs and their children's education. Okay, so that's it for 23.1, and then we're going to move on to 23.2. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll hope to talk to you guys soon, okay? Bye.